Thank you so much, Dr. S. Nagarathnam ji, Professor and Head of Department of Communication, Madurai Kamaraj University, and the Eco Next Lab of Vision Indica Media Online Webinar being organized at a beautiful heritage site of Jain temples about 50 kilometers from Madurai town. And this place is Kila Kudi area, which is a lot of rock temples and caves, and this was full of spirituality education around 2300 years ago. Now this site I visited 2 years ago, and this site is now a barren land, and there is lot of quarry going on. That is, there are granite, stone quarries. So there is lot of mining, unauthorized or authorized, going on, which is affecting the beautiful heritage site of Jain temples. There you find beautiful sculptures on granite. That is the importance of that. And this is our rich cultural heritage, which we as young people have to save it from getting destroyed like that. And Archaeological Survey of India has already adopted this area is a protected land. But archaeological laws define that the area around the structure should be protected up to 500 meters. So there will be no other development. But we feel that this area needs rethinking, because these are the cultural heritage sites which need more protection, and at least 1 to 3 kilometers of area surrounding these mountains should be protected from all type of development and industrialization, so that pollution and other soil erosion is avoided, and other movements of the people and constructions are avoided in these areas, because they are the rich cultural heritage we carry with us. So I thank all the organizers for taking us to this beautiful site, and it is one of the best experiences I have had, because we have online visited that place. So this is very, 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 very important, at least to me, because we should know there are so many sites which are of cultural and religious importance, and these are to be harnessed and protected, and there we have to act fast, because we have, you see, in last 100 years industrialization has done lot of harm to this ecology of the area everywhere around the world, you see. And we have spoiled almost all the sites, and there are very few which are protected and left to their own destiny. We young people should do some voluntary service to protect these monuments and water bodies around that. You see, coming years we have great challenges of water scarcity, and if that way we continue denuding the mountains and through mining, then a day will come there won't be any water around, and no vegetation will grow, no animal life, wildlife there, and no human traces you will find in these areas. So we have a greater responsibility. Whatever has damage has been done, so we can have our action in three stages. I mean, one is whatever damage has been done, we should work to recoup that huh? Rebuild that, and we have to do a lot in that. Number two is then we have to no, judiciously use the resources of the earth, so that we have uh, for future also, and regenerate also. We have to reforest it, and we have to rebuild these areas. And third one is we should use technology to have alternative resources like solar energy and other, tapping other resources, so that we don't have to depend on all these precious earth resources. So one is we should stop and damage building, reconstruction of these areas. Number two is we should judiciously use whatever is available now. And number three is alternative to this, whatever resources we have, we should explore. So in these three areas we have to work. Young people have lot of their responsibility in this. What I share with you is volunteerism in this, because we think it will be done through archaeological survey or government, state government, central government, or some NGOs should work. So it is not like that. It is all common heritage and our collective responsibility. So what is my role in that? You should try to understand that way. So what is my role is very important. I can be one of the volunteers. I volunteer myself. Volunteer means I can engage as a volunteer myself, my services, not as a recruited volunteer. Engaged. Engaged means I come with my own choices, preferences, and join for this cause. Huh? Number two, we should be without constraints, without expectations. We should come with generosity. I want to serve. That we should keep in mind. Then we come forward and spare some of our valuable time to participate in such activities and use our skill. Whatever we gained, we should use for the society upliftment. And we donate our energy, energy in that, selflessness in that. We come without ulterior motives in mind. We just serve and protect these areas, and we give our free labor. We give labor for protection of this in a group. And then we, for these all, we cannot do alone. We have to connect. Young people, you connect with each other. Now the global village, we call it, we can reach anyone, any corner, just click of a button, and make a small group of like-minded people, and who are working already in this field, or you want to have their contribution in such endeavors. So you have to do that. Number two is we have to be green and be smart and be kind. We should recycle, redo, re vitalize, or repair, or repeat whatever is available. We should try to economize it, so that we don't have to depend on natural resources again and again. We should have products which are low breakdown products, which can be lasting longer, sturdy products, and use of cloth instead of paper. These will help us to avoid precious natural resources, and trees, and cutting of trees and all. Rechargeable batteries, solar batteries. Then like that, you can use the shipping packages. You can reuse the boxes which come for parcels. These small things we have to do. Then we should be smart in this. Means we should think smart. We think smart, then we work smart. And then also we should do something on water conservation, tree plantation. Yeah, if you see the national highways, we adopt national highways and clean those areas, because they ultimately the beauty of the area will also improve, and there will be water bodies, rebuild water bodies. 15 years ago, Manrega started into limelight, and in 2006. Now 16 years have come, and you see more than 5 million water bodies have been developed through Manrega. And now the villages which were having scarcity of water, they are having full of water and greenery around. You must have been witness to this around your villages. So what I want to say is that our young people have greater role and responsibility as a sincere citizens, as a patriots. We should come collectively together, form small groups, small NGOs, get it registered, contribute yourself, your skills, your time, your expertise, and do something for the society. Ultimately, that is the aim of our life. And Gandhiji also said the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in someone's service. So, when you serve others, you find your own identity, yourself, you recognize yourself. That is the life. Thank you very much, Dr. Nagarathan Sahib, for inviting me for this, and I also thank Dr. Pamposh Kumarji, the senior most scientist in the Ministry of Science and Technology Communication. I thank a lot. Thank you very much.